How energy healing therapy can help with depression. This presentation will give you one aspect as to how energy healing therapy can help with depression. The type of depression I'm referring to here is not so much as situational meaning brought on by a life event, a loss of a job, loss of a relationship, a loss of a loved one, but chronic depression that doesn't seem to come from any outside life events. Depression is self-loathing, a belief that has become a pattern, a program that you run in your subconscious mind that says, of course, in different scenarios, but it boils down to, I am somehow not good enough, and 2, I am not worthy. I'm not good enough and worthy for everything. It could be one aspect, any one of these, or all of these. Not good enough and worthy for happiness, love for yourself, as well as for others, healthy relationships, money, a career that you are passionate about and love. And also comes down to when you feel like you're not good enough and you're not worthy, then you don't think that any of your dreams or any of your desires can come true. So where do these programs come from? They come from our parents, our family, and anyone that we came into contact with as babies and children. They come from our society, our culture. When we were born, we know nothing of this world. Our very lives rely on our parents and our caregivers, not only for food, shelter, and safety, but on how we are to behave and navigate this new world. We look to adults to help us navigate this world, and they begin to shape our personalities, not only through their words, but more importantly, through their actions and behaviors. We all know that actions speak louder than words, and I'm sure we've all heard our parents or other people say, do as I say and not as I do. And we know that that doesn't work, because children absorb everything that happens in their environment. They are like sponges. This is because of the brainwave patterns of children. You are highly susceptible to breaking habits and creating new ones with hypnosis because of the brainwave pattern you are in when you are under hypnosis. Children are in this theta brainwave pattern up until age 6 or 7. As you can see, and as adults, we are over here in the alpha brainwave most of the time. So if you were told, or if you got the feeling that your brother, sister, or someone else was somehow prettier, smarter, or that they can do no wrong, or if your mother or your father left when you were little, you could possibly be left with feelings of abandonment, or thinking that you must have done something wrong for them to leave. They must not have loved you because they would have stayed. Now, as an adult, we think of these as, well, you know, there's all these circumstances and reasons why. But what is traumatic to a child is totally different than what is traumatic to an adult. And also, if you felt that nothing you did was ever good enough. All of these thoughts and feelings, learned behaviors, get recorded in our subconscious minds. The subconscious mind is like a tape player. It records and it plays back. It runs on a continuous loop. As you may or may not know, the subconscious or unconscious mind runs the show 95 to 99% of the time, while the conscious mind, which is what you are aware of, only 1 to 5% of the time. And I'm sure you've seen they equate an iceberg to your conscious and subconscious mind. A lot of times that is used in an image. Because on top, what you can see is the conscious mind. That has to do with willpower, long-term memory, logical thinking, critical thinking. But look under here, under the surface. That's always there, even if you're not aware of it or aware of it. We have the subconscious mind, or the unconscious mind. And this is where our beliefs are, our emotions, our habits, our values, our perceptions of people, our perceptions of the world, long-term memory, imagination, and intuition. Now this is where energy healing therapy comes in, because it can give you the tools to tap into your subconscious mind so you can clean house, so you can get rid of all those habits that have been keeping you stuck, that don't serve you, that only help. They don't help at all. They sabotage you. They sabotage your life, your relationships, yourself. So a lot of people talk about positive thinking and affirmations. And that's great. But when we're using positive thinking and positive affirmations, these are being used on the conscious mind. And as we just saw, the conscious mind is not running the show. So using the tools that I teach in energy healing, you can free yourself and release the ridiculous thoughts and feelings that have had you thinking you don't deserve to be happy. And when we become adults, we kind of live co-consciously, meaning that, we kind of know that we know on some level that, that's not really true. I'm good enough and, I deserve to be happy. But what's underneath the surface, what's in the subconscious mind, is that little child. The little child who's running. No, we can't do it this way because this is the way we've always done it. So you end up sabotaging yourself. And this can help you get rid of everything that's keeping you stuck. All the beliefs, the habits, the thoughts, the feelings that tell you that you are a victim of your depression and you can't do anything to change it. And I love this picture over here. You were never created to live depressed, defeated, guilty, condemned, ashamed, or unworthy. You were created to be victorious. Some of us were brought up with just thinking that, and from your parents and their parents, that life is a struggle. Everything is hard. And so that belief gets imprinted in your subconscious mind, and it just runs on that continuous loop. And so it makes you think that everything has to be hard, that everything has to be a struggle. I'm here to tell you it doesn't have to be. Consider the possibility that there were precursors that caused the chemical imbalance in your brain. And I'm sure there's still debate about this, about depression, whether it's environmental, whether it's the chemical imbalance in your brain, not enough serotonin or epinephrine. But consider the possibility that before the chemical imbalance occurred, Something triggered it, that there are precursors. You are not a victim or powerless to your depression. None of us were born to be sad. When have you ever seen a sad baby? We were all born full of love, happiness, and joy. Our natural state is joy, happiness, and love. And it is time to remember that and get back to it. When we change our inner world, we change our outer world. So I'd like to invite you to check out my website at High Joy Vibration. And let me know what you think of the video. Like the video, comment on the video. I'd love to hear your thoughts and comments. Thank you. Bye.